Yo, what's up, Internet? Today we're diving into a story that took the online world by storm. It all started with a tweet, just one tweet. This woman, right, she's talking about her cousin got laid off from Microsoft, boom, gone. Just like that, a stable job in tech vanished, and it got her thinking about her parents. They always told her, get a government job, it's stable, it's secure. You know, the kind of advice that echoes through generations. And you know what? They might have been onto something. In a world where tech jobs can disappear overnight, stability sounds pretty good. This tweet, it was like a match dropped in a powder keg. It sparked a conversation that no one saw coming. People were fired up. The debate exploded. Tech versus government jobs. Which one is better? Which one is safer? It was everywhere. LinkedIn, Twitter, you name it. Social media platforms were buzzing with opinions. Everyone had an opinion. Some people were like, yeah, government jobs are the way to go. Stability for life. You can't beat that. Others were like, hold up, tech pays way more, you can make bank. The opportunities are endless. It was a digital showdown, a clash of ideologies. But it wasn't just about jobs. But this wasn't just some abstract argument. This was about real people's lives, their careers, their futures, the choices they make every day. This was about real people's lives, their careers, their futures, the choices they make every day, the kind of choices that define who they are and who they want to be. And it all started with one woman's tweet. A single tweet that ignited a firestorm and got everyone talking. Now, the tech bros, they weren't just gonna sit there and take it, they came back swinging. They organized protests, voiced their concerns on social media, and even took their grievances to the boardrooms. They were determined to make their voices heard. One Google engineer, he was like, look, I'm making 5 times what my friend in government makes, 5 times. And it's not just about the money, it's about the opportunities, the perks, the lifestyle. He argued that in tech, you could make in a few years what it takes a lifetime to earn in a government job. And he wasn't alone. Many others echoed his sentiments, pointing out the rapid career growth and the potential for stock options and bonuses. A lot of tech workers chimed in. They shared stories of their own financial successes and the benefits they enjoyed, from free meals to gym memberships. They talked about the freedom, the creativity, the ability to work on projects that could change the world. They felt like they were at the forefront of innovation, the chance to work on cutting-edge stuff. From AI to blockchain, the possibilities seemed endless. They were excited about the future and the role they could play in shaping it. They were basically like, yeah, it's risky, but the rewards are huge. But here's the thing, with great rewards come great risks. The pressure to constantly innovate and stay ahead of the curve is immense. Even with all that money, there's a cost. The long hours, the sleepless nights, the constant need to prove oneself. It's a relentless cycle. The constant pressure to perform, the fear of missing out on the next big thing, the anxiety of being left behind in a fast-paced industry, the fear of being replaced. It's a grind, man. The tech world is unforgiving and the stakes are high. One misstep and you could be out. And it takes a toll. The burnout, the mental exhaustion, the feeling of being constantly on edge. It's a high-stakes game and not everyone can handle the pressure. But for those who can, the rewards are undeniably tempting. On the other side, you had the government job folks. They were a different breed altogether, often envied for their seemingly cushy positions and the perks that came with them. They were talking about the benefits, healthcare, pensions, job security. These are the things that make a government job so appealing to many people. It's like a safety net, you know? A safety net that catches you when times are tough, providing a sense of security that is hard to find elsewhere. They were like, we can actually sleep at night. Knowing that their jobs are secure, they don't have to worry about layoffs or sudden unemployment. And you know what? They had a point. The peace of mind that comes with job security is invaluable. The woman who wrote the original tweet, she highlighted a very interesting point. She talked about how her relative who had a government job was able to buy a villa in Dubai. A villa! This is not just any house, but a luxurious villa in one of the most expensive cities in the world. Turns out, those government perks can add up. Over time, the benefits and the stability can lead to significant financial advantages. Plus, there's something to be said for stability. In a world where the job market can be unpredictable, having a stable job is a huge plus. Knowing that you have a job, no matter what the economy is doing, is a comforting thought. It allows people to plan their lives without the constant fear of job loss. That's peace of mind right there. The kind of peace that lets you enjoy life without the constant stress of financial instability. Section 4. Riding the tech roller coaster, high risk, high reward, but let's be real. Government jobs, they don't have the same kind of earning potential as tech. And let's be honest, some people, they're not cut out for the slow and steady pace. They want the excitement, the challenge. And, yeah, tech can be exciting. You're on the cutting edge, pushing boundaries, you could be the next Steve Jobs, changing the world. But you could also be the next guy who gets laid off when the next big thing comes along. It's a gamble, and it's not for everyone. Section 5. Decoding the Microsoft layoffs, a sign of the times. Now let's talk about Microsoft for a second. They laid off 10,000 people. That's a lot of people. And it wasn't just some random thing. They said it was about organizational adjustments and economic uncertainty. Basically, they're trying to automate more stuff with AI, which, let's be honest, is kind of scary. Are robots coming for our jobs? Maybe. But that's a whole other episode. The point is, even tech giants like Microsoft aren't immune to economic forces, and that's something to think about. Section 6. The final verdict. A matter of priorities. So, what's the answer? Tech or government? It's complicated, man. There's no easy answer. It depends on what you're looking for. Do you value stability and security above all else? Maybe a government job is the way to go. But if you're willing to take risks for the chance to make a lot of money and have a big impact, then tech might be more your speed. At the end of the day, it's a personal decision. There's no right or wrong answer, but one thing's for sure, this debate isn't going away anytime soon. Peace out.